this is Katie Colleen here. Welcome back, Colleen Clan, or if you're new, then come join the family for a discussion about creating consistent content, or mostly consistent content, with a chronic illness. That's right, I am sharing all of my little secrets of how I've been able to do YouTube with a chronic illness and a full-time job. I have 5 different tips, techniques, hacks, secrets, whatever you want to call them, 5 little bullet points to walk you through what I do for YouTube. So let's get into it. Secret number 1. At all times, have your next month of content planned out. Now, this doesn't have to be super detailed planning out. I just mean a whole month worth of content ideas that you believe in enough that you think you will actually produce those ideas. Now, when you are planning this month of video ideas, you need to really be thinking about high energy and low energy videos. Is your video going to take a lot of energy to produce? Is it going to be hard to pull off this video? Is it a big project? Or is it maybe an easier video that you could film in a day? So a high energy video for the type of content I do, I run a cosplay channel, I do crafting, and I also talk a bit about chronic illness and other experiences. So that's kind of what my channel is about. So a high energy video for me would be a work vlog video, any video where I'm crafting, vlogs, performing something. All of these videos I would consider high energy. I need to either get into a cosplay or make a cosplay or a combination of the two. Now, what about low energy videos? So an example of a low energy video would be like the one I'm filming right now. All I have to do for this type of video is get a cute little outfit, nice face of makeup, and I can just talk at a camera for 30 minutes, and that's pretty much it. Unboxing videos, maybe product reviews. With all that out of the way, let me show you what my next month worth of video ideas looks like to kind of give you an idea. So starting with the high energy video content that I have on my list for the next month, I currently have 2 work vlogs. So I have my Yuri on Ice mock-up part 1 work vlog, and then my second work vlog is this one. So with these high energy videos, you want to not overload yourself with them, okay? Anything that takes more than a week to produce, try not to do too many of those if you don't have the time or energy for it. Now in the low energy video list, I have this video right now. I could do a video on surviving conventions with chronic illness and how I manage going to conventions and large events. I have my Yuri tracksuit costume that just came in the mail, so I could do an unboxing and review if I felt led to do that. I could also do a craft room tour. That's something I've been wanting to do since we moved to the new house, but I feel like my house has never been clean enough to put it on YouTube. Now, this is where the chronic illness part comes in. When you have a chronic illness, every single day is like a random grab bag of if you actually feel good or not. There's some days I wake up and I feel awful, some days I wake up and I feel great. So this allows me to choose videos based on my energy. That brings me to my second point. So for each video that I have planned for the next month, I'm going to break that video into high and low energy tasks needed for that video. So a high energy task would be filming. What I'm doing right now, I'd consider this high energy. Sewing anything, getting into makeup, getting dressed up, doing any kind of sewing is a high energy task. What would a low energy task look like for a video? That's going to be editing, creating descriptions, creating thumbnails, creating maybe other content to market the video to post on other social medias like Instagram, creating subtitles. So once you have all of your content broken out, now you should have 10 options. Imagine waking up and every day you got 10 options. 5 for high energy and 5 for low energy. Now obviously you can only do editing if you filmed So, I mean, it might not quite work out that way, but there's also low energy tasks like scripting and outlining if you need to for your videos. I do a very rough scripting and outlining for all my talking videos, so that's another task you can also put as low energy. Tip number 3 is content batching. Now, this is a word that's used a bit in the YouTube creator space, where basically the idea is they will take 2 or 3 days, and in those 2 or 3 days, they will film enough content for like an entire month. If I'm gonna be honest, I will probably never have the energy to film a month's worth of videos in 2 days, but we can kind of take that and put it a bit more on a micro scale and apply that here. I've already done filming for both of my work vlogs, so there's no reason I can't just edit both of them up to the point where I stopped filming. So right now, part of my Valentine's Day video is already edited, even though I haven't finished filming it. And it's how the batching goes. I'm batching low energy tasks like editing together when I have a pain flare and feel crummy, and I'm batching high energy tasks like filming together. If I felt really great today, I could finish filming this video and then get into my Miss Joke cosplay and film the showcase, and then maybe I could, do something else. So even though I'm not doing full videos and batching entire videos together, I'm still batching together tasks. That kind of leads me into tip 4, I believe we're on 4, and that is having a backlog. This is a tip that I am really, really bad at, and it only works with certain types of content, but I wanted to put it in here because I think it's something that is really, really useful. I just don't utilize it as much as I could. Hold on to some completely finished videos, keep them as private, and then you can release them every week. So instead of feeling like you constantly have to produce a video every single week and you constantly have to be creating every week, if you have a backlog of 3 videos, you could just take a 3-week-long vacation and release a video every week. There was a time when I was actually a whole 2 weeks ahead. It was amazing. It was a great time to be alive. Now, I did mention it only works for certain types of content, and that's because there is some content I do that is rather time sensitive, and I can't really just have it sitting for 2 or 3 weeks before releasing it. So time sensitive content for me would be things like convention vlogs, or really anything dealing with conventions for me. And furthermore, if you have content that is around certain events in time, say like Valentine's Day, I can't really wait until after Valentine's Day to post that and still get the same reaction. So now we're on tip number 5, and this is called recyclable content. Now, this is kind of my last effort, last line of defense for creating content. If I have nothing lined up, recyclable content is the last thing that I will turn to get a video out. So this is content that you can create with only old content. So basically creating a new video out of only old footage. You're not actually creating any new content, you're just remixing the old stuff. So an example of this would be my end of year video. So in my end of year video, I didn't actually film anything new. It was all content from the videos I did throughout 2021. I just re-edited it with a music track behind it and released it as a video. This is something that's really amazing because I've now created a video that has 0 high energy tasks. The entire video is low energy. You just want to be really careful because this isn't something you can do all the time, because after a while people might get bored, and you can only kind of recycle for so long. But where I most often use recyclable content is in YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. And when I quit TikTok, I promised myself I would no longer be spending entire weekends just making short video content. I did not have the time, I did not have the energy. I'm not going to be doing that. So I use recyclable content for pretty much all of my shorts. So an example of that, I released a short that was all of my Supergirl cosplays. So I just took existing footage from each of my Supergirl cosplays and I edited it together into like a 40-second clip with each of my Supergirl cosplays and music track behind it, new short video. Another option for shorts is I also will take my YouTube video and I'll edit it down to under a minute, and then I can kind of post like a trailer for my video or maybe a piece of that video as a short. I have kind of another tip. It's more of just words of advice. It's okay to take breaks. It is okay to take a break. I've gone on hiatus before. I've taken weeks off YouTube. Even though you could probably implement all these tips and never miss another upload in your life, it's okay if you miss an upload. It's okay to take a break. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you are a content creator with chronic illness and you want to share your tips, I would love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!